Welcome sa Sipnayan.com. In this video ay tutuloy natin yung ating series on trigonometry. No? Tutuloy natin yung example natin on finding the side lengths of a right triangle using trigonometric ratios. No? So, dito meron tayong dalawang given. We have side PR o side Q. Usually, pag meron tayong angle Q, ang opposite niyan ay name natin na small q. No? So, karaniwan lang naman yan na ginagawa, pero syempre pwede naman natin pangalanan ng ibang letter yan. No? So, for example, ito pala, yung R natin, yung right angle natin, ang opposite niya is small r din. The small r is the length and the big R is the angle. And ganun din, yung large P, ang opposite niya ay small p. No? Now, again, pag kukunin natin yung length ng isang side ng triangle, no, yung katabi ng angle, dalawa lang yan. It's either siya ay hypotenuse, no, yung pinakamahabang side ng right triangle, or siya ay yung adjacent ng angle. No? Or siya ay opposite, no, depende kung anong pwesto niya. So, ito opposite siya. So, yung katabi ng angle, yun yung hypotenuse, tsaka yung adjacent, tsaka yung opposite niya, yung tawag natin na opposite side. Now, paano natin again ginagamit yung trigonometric ratios? For example, kukunin natin yung P, side P. So, kailangan natin ng dalawang givens, no? For example, isang angle tsaka isang side. So, titingnan natin kung ano ang pwede nating i-relate sa P. Siyempre, ma-relate natin sa P yung angle na katabi niya. So, this is adjacent. At saka yung may given, yung 12, no? Wala na tayong ibang given, yung 60 lang naman saka 12. So, yung 60 is the angle, and 12 is the opposite of the angle. So, opposite ng angle tsaka yung adjacent ng angle. What is opposite and adjacent? Anong formula pwede natin gamitin? Tangent, no? So, meaning this is tangent theta. Tangent theta is opposite over adjacent. The opposite side of the angle over the adjacent side. So, ang theta natin dito is 60 degrees, meaning tangent 60 degrees is equal to opposite. I mean, 12 natin. Opposite natin is 12 over the adjacent side, which is P. So, and ang tangent 60 ay pwede na natin hanapin dito, no? Tangent 60 ay ano ba? Tangent 60 square root of 3, no? So, square root of 3 is equal to 12 over P, no? Ayaw natin ng P sa denominator kasi yun ang anong natin. Dapat wala siya sa denominator. So, we multiply both sides by P. If we multiply both sides by P, magiging square root of 3P equals 12 over P times P. Pag nag-times ako ng P dito, makakancel to. Matitira na lang 12. We want to isolate P, meaning P is equal to, we divide both sides by square root of 3. 12 over square root of 3. And ayaw natin ito, no? Yung ayaw natin ng radical sa baba. So this is, we multiply both the numerator and the denominator by square root of 3 over square root of 3. So 12 square root of 3 over, what is square root of 3 times square root of 3? This is 3, di ba? 12 square root of 3 over 3. So, makakancel to. Divided by 3, magiging 1. Divided by 3, magiging 4. Meaning, P is equal to 4 square root of 3. So, meron na tayong 4 square root of 3. So, may ano na yung natin. May value na. 4 square root of 3. So, paano natin kukunin tong R? No? We can do two things. Pwede natin gamitin yung Pythagorean theorem. No? Meron na tayong dalawang sides. So, A squared equals, C squared equals A squared plus B squared. Yun yung ating shorter sides. Yung yung 4 square root of 3 tsaka 12. So, by Pythagorean theorem, pwede natin makuha to. Pero hindi muna natin gagamit yung Pythagorean theorem kasi ang pinapractice naman natin dito ay paggamit ng angles, no? Ng trigonometric ratios. So, meron akong meron akong angle, meron akong dalawang sides. So, kahit saan dito sa sides na to pwede kong gamitin, di ba? Kung ito ang gagamitin ko, meron akong adjacent side dun sa angle Q at meron akong hypotenuse. So, adjacent at saka hypotenuse, that will become, we will use cosine because of that adjacent at hypotenuse. However, kung gagamitin ko yung 12 at saka yung R, that's hypotenuse saka opposite. Hypotenuse saka opposite. Magiging sine yun. Now, kung ako papiliin, syempre doon ako sa 12 kasi wala siyang radical sign. Hindi ako masyadong stress dito. Hindi ako masyadong mahirapan. Dahil pag ito pinili ko, magkakaroon ako ng radical sign. And masyado siya magiging mahirap. Okay, so we will use the opposite ng angle. Palaging angle tinitignan natin na alin yung mga kasama dun sa equation natin. So, pag angle Q, kasama natin ngayon ay R tsaka yung Q na maliit o yung PR. So, opposite at saka hypotenuse. Opposite tsaka hypotenuse. We will use sine. May natin yung kulay para natin. So, sine theta equals opposite over hypotenuse. So, sine 60 degrees is equal to opposite, which is 12 over hypotenuse, R. So, what is sine 60? 60 degrees, what is the sine? Square root of 3 over 2. Square root of 3 over 2 equals 12 over R. Now, usually, kino-cross multiply lang yan, no? By cross multiplication, pero hindi kasi yun mathematical, no? But anyway, we can just multiply both sides by 2R. So, multiply by 2R against square root of 3R multiply by 2R magiging 24. Basically, I cross-multiplied, no? Pero yung ginawa ko lang is mathematical. Kasi cross-multiplication na yun. Medyo ano siya. What else? What do we have? R is equal to 24 over square root of 3. And, yan. So, R will become, again, ayaw natin ng square root sa denominator, no? Gusto natin i-rationalize. So, para maging ang R natin, which is 24 over square root of 3, multiply natin ng square root of 3 over square root of 3 para matanggal yung square root of 3 sa denominator. So, this is 24 square root of 3. What is square root of 3 times square root of 3? That's 3, di ba? So, makakancel tayo dito, makakancel. 3 divided by 3 is 1, 24 divided by 3 is 8. So, meaning 8 square root of 3, ang ating R. So, our R is 8 square root of 3. Okay? So, syempre, kung gusto nyo kunin yung isang angle, this is just a 30-60. Therefore, this is a 30 degree triangle. Kasi, the sum of the interior angles of the triangle is 180. So, alam na natin na 90 to. So, pag 60 to, automatic 30 na yan. So, here, we have determined, we have obtained the side lengths of the triangle, no? Complete. Tatlong side lengths at tatlong angles by using the trigonometric ratios and of course yung simple property ng triangle, which is interior angle. Interior angles add up to 180 degrees. Okay, so that's it. I hope meron kayong natutunan dito sa video na to. Siguro one more example bago tayo proceed sa paggamit ng calculator. Gusto ko yung invite sa facebook.com/sipnayanph and youtube.com/user/sipnayanph. Maraming salamat. See you in the next tutorial.